Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? Beautiful. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joesephyr, and today, a character from my favourite Final Fantasy, well, one of my two favourite Final Fantasies, is available with their FR, and she's an early adopter of FR, so I'm hoping to get a little bit lucky on Krile, because I know she's far from a mandatory pick, but I like her, so I'm going to pull with some tickets here, and honestly, this is also where I'm hoping to try and get Kain BT so that I don't then have to use tokens on it. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But before we get started on any pulls or anything of the sort, I do shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon every time I release a new video. And today that person is going to be Sniper85, who is brand new to my Patreon as well. I've had a couple of additions to my Ultimate Patreon as well, so thank you very much for that. I am in the process of getting all of the title cards made up and ready just before I go over to Amsterdam next week for TwitchCon. So a massive thank you goes out to you, Sniper85, and all of my patrons for supporting this channel. And if you're interested in joining up as well, then there's all links in the description box below which can detail all the benefits you can get from that. So, let's go in. The only items that I want from this banner are the BT and the FR. Everything else I already have, so we shall have to wait and see. So let's give it a go. Okay, that's a blue wall. That's okay. It had a Krile EX in it. Kryle's always been a character I've really enjoyed for a really long time. Like, since she first came out in Dissidia, to be honest. I don't know what it is about her. I just really like her. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I mean, that's a gold orb. We don't see. This is the first time I've got to a point where a gold orb isn't enough for me. I'm skipping gold orbs, so I'm kind of like whatever on that. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, we got it really quickly. Hey, that's awesome. Excellent. Oh, that kind of shocking, actually. Like, oh, nice. I'm skipping gold orbs, but apparently one turned up on a gold orb. So, if I have to BT token Kain, I'm okay with that. But I am going to wait until after Berserker comes out, because there is a free pull on Berserker. And the last thing I want to do, and I tell people this all the time, is to BT token Kain and then get him in a free pull next time. I may throw some tickets at Berserker now, because Kain and Krile have both been very kind to me with their FRs. I will probably just go ahead and throw some tickets at Berserker, even though I don't actually care about Berserker all that much. Because another character is cool, and hey, another chance at Kain BT. So, thank you very much for watching this bit of the video. Stay tuned, and we'll go ahead and we'll tackle the Shinryu. And I get to play with my first proper FR. Hello everybody, we're back again, and honestly, I have thought that it would be fun to do a BT-less run with an FF5 team. Now, this isn't a canon FF5 team, because Krile and Galoof are never on the team at the same time, but it is Dissidia, so we can do this, and it work out well. So we're going to take Krile, Galoof, and Lena, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's try this out. We did have a little bit of a dry run, and it looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it looked pretty good. As long as we let the enemy take lots of turns, it should be fine. This Shinryu is a lot easier than the last one, so there's that to bear in mind, and we're appreciative of that. So what I want to do here is use Ray of Hope first, just to get everything going and like start on a good on the front foot forward with Ray of Hope, and then I think I'm just going to go into the EX because I don't need to use her LD straight away. The only issue with this that I can foresee is going to be the turn count, because 50 turns is not many, and I'm getting like loads of turns to begin with, because they're not the quickest enemies, these guys, which is kind of strange. Oh, I forgot to go make a cup of tea. Oh, I forgot. Oops. Oh well, we're doing it now. It's alright, my chat knows that like I always go and make cups of tea before I start Shinryu runs, and I've completely forgotten. So we want Windrake Arrow up, because Windrake Arrow is really useful to stop them from paralysing you with their Mind Blast attack. 30 minutes before work, got to bounce, have a good day. Oh, thank you very much for coming along. Who is the pink-haired character? That's Lena with her alternate outfit. So, I think I'm going to use I'm actually not going to use cleansing until I need to, so just thunder. Got 2 engrossed. Yeah. I'm actually going to use Goliath tonic here because I don't necessarily want them. I actually want them to take turns here. And yeah, they don't do a lot of damage. It's fine. The reason that I decided to do Goliath tonic there is I didn't want to break them and do bravery damage because then I'd get a bit of delay, and I want them to take turns for Galoof's sake. Because Galoof is still churning out the damage, yo. Like, he's still doing his thing. What's this that's running out? Yeah, that's EX, and then this is running out, so I think we'll Dawn Katana here just to make sure that that's buffed up and nice. I'm also using Krish Call here because I thought it would be cool to see how much damage we can churn out with that after we've got Krile FR going. A Warrior of Light voice line. Hold up. Ooh.
I could still learn much from you.
Yes, I agree. Rapid fire, because it's there. We'll just use rapid fire. My phone doing weird things there. Also, the Krile costume's so adorable. I love it. I need Galoof to get a freelancer outfit, though. It's wrong that he doesn't have one yet. Hopefully when he gets his FR. Hopefully when he gets his FR.
Chivalry is dead by your hand.
That's why what we feel about him not having an outfit. Right, so dual wield blade blitz, and we're breaking in the incorrect order, which is what we want. I am actually really looking forward to the DLC for Stranger in Paradise. Fighting Warrior of Light, like yes, like give me the boss fight of Warrior of Light, absolutely. Quick dual cast is fine, I think. I only say freelancer in particular because all of the others have their freelancer outfits, so it should be freelancer. I think. Yeah, I get all excited about my FF5 theme, and then I forgot the most important thing, which was my tea. I forgot. Can't be doing with this. Yeah, the only problem with the paralysis from Krile there is that she shuts off Galoof for a bit, which we don't particularly want. Just Shira, I think, is fine here because it's single target, does some damage. We don't need to cover just yet. Krile will want it in a little while, but we want to definitely buff as best we can. Ray of Hope once. And then Thunder. Can't spell FF5 team without T. No, I know. Oh, you actually hit Galoof. Rudeness. Put the fight on auto to go make T and then come back. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Most important priorities. It's all about the priorities. The HP regen between Galoof and Lena is crazy good as well. And we've got an EX with Krile coming up, which is nice. We appreciate that. So if I Windrake Arrow here just to refresh. And then hopefully we'll actually get the FR off fairly shortly, which would be rather delicious. Be next turn, I reckon. Next turn. I'm actually going to use Lance of Atrophy first. Because that'll help me definitely get the charge up ready for next turn. Because, trust me, they will take damage during the FR phase. This won't do too much. This will be fine. We've tested this theory. We want to try and get off. Well, actually, if they get their 100% off, it's not too bad. To be fair. Breaking the incorrect order. It's always important. We like it when they do that. And quite pleasantly, we can heal past this rather easily as well. And worst comes to worst, I could use Krile's AA to boost up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So we'll use Advance Up. And then we'll get an FR on the case, because Galoof is going to start churning out some damage here. Although, next turn, we're going to have to make sure that they're not... that we're covering Krile. Although they do a lot of AoE damage, so it doesn't actually matter if the cover's not there. Not that bad. Well, I could just use Dawn Katana and do it that way, because that's going to be the biggest damage I can get anyway. Force effect halted. Now we watch as Galoof just piles on the pain here. It does a lot. And I want to use, what I want to do is I want to try and get a use of Ray of Hope at least, so that I can supercharge everything that they're doing afterwards. So at this point I'm going to use Shira Hidori, just to do some extra damage for now. And then with Galoof, I'll probably use the Prish LD as well. Brave Phoenix, yes, that does good damage. We like that, Lena. Thank you. We'll take that. We have Raijin call up just in case things go out of hand with their turn. See, off-turn damage does a lot during FR time because it doesn't tick down the force time. And you can still deal damage during it, which is really, really important. Now, I am going to use Cleansing here because it's going to be the biggest damage I've got. Well, I'm going to go Ray of Hope, Cleansing. Well, I might just go Ray of Hope, Cleansing. I think that might be alright. Because Supercharge. Okay, we might as well use it a second time. Oh, do I want to use it a second time? I'm just concerned about the break order. Well, I might as well use it again now. And then I might just use Thunder, actually. Well, no, I want the most I can get out of. Because if I get the wrong break order, that's bad. So, do I want to Thunder here to stop them from moving out of it? Or do I want to use the LD or... I think I'd rather get the extra damage from Galoof and then use Krile's LD as we're coming out of it. I think that's going to be better. And then we can use Rapid Fire and then Lena actually do some solid damage with it. God forbid. It's not amazing. It'll do. Good morning, Steve. How are you? And then this turn, we're going to use dual... well, we can afford to use the dual Dawn Katana here. Or do I use the Auroral Uppercut? I kind of want to use the Auroral Uppercut. No, I'm going to Dawn Katana. Go to Dawn Katana. We can save that for the second run. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Unfortunately, we're only going to get this one attack left, but it's okay. Because I'll get another LD cast with Krile. But yeah, just a casual 2.3 million damage counter with Galoof. Why not? Why not? And then this turn, I'm going to use the LD with Krile. Because we can refresh that then. Get that rather tasty large damage. We will absolutely take that. And then I'm going to use the LD call on this turn because I think it's going to amuse me greatly to see how much damage we can get out of Prish LD call with 375% damage. $4.7 million? Is that enough for you? I think we're going to have to focus all fire on the left one now, though. Oops. Ah, they get their force abilities. It's fine, we can counter through it. They don't actually do that much damage with it. It's actually fine. Fourth time. Basically, we want to have the Raijin call available for if they decide to go a bit nasty and get their recast rate now, which we don't want. Did I say her FR is only an okay one? Why did I decide to max it? Because FF5 realness. Because we're serving FF5 realness. That's why. Important things. Well, we got them down to below half with that, so I actually think this might be a good time to use cross cleave, thinking about it. But I will refrain, and I will use quick dual cast. I'll use 2 Ray of Hope to charge the gauge, and 2 Ray of Hope to actually finish the fight. They are paralysed, but I'm a bit worried here, but because they obviously do big damage, so I'm not going to use it now because they're actually paralysed, so I don't need to use it right away. Brave Phoenix. And then that force time should go away. Lovely. I do still have a summon left, don't forget. I could use a summon at the tail end of the second FR time. So I managed to get away with not using cover at all, which is quite nice. Shinryu Hidori on this side. Yeah, turn count should be fine. It should be fine. So Ray of Hope, get a little charge up. And Thunder. I'm tempted to use the Seymour call here, actually. Because I don't have to let them hit turns while this is up. I'll use Raijin call shortly, but I want to get as much damage as I can here, just while I have the opportunity to delay them and it not matter too much. So, Thunder. We're focusing all fire on this side now. Windrake Arrow, refresh. And then EX. Keep that up. Yeah, you got to be careful with too much delay for Galoof. You got to be really careful with that. Quick dual cast is fine. They're not going to do too much damage with their Giga Flares here. It's nice because in FF5, Twintania is a bit of a cow if you don't know how to deal with him. And then I'll use Elena LD and then that'll recharge very, very nicely. The nice thing here is their force gauge doesn't really do a lot until they hit 100%, and even then it's not that bad. They get Brave Regen. It's like, woo. I think we'll live. Oh, I don't even need to use the LD. I mean, I will, because why not? Does anyone know when Renoa's FR is coming? Not for a little while yet. Not for a little while. For a good few months out yet for that one. Is the Alphino Saga gone? Yeah, the Alphino Saga was only ever meant to last until FR started. So yeah, we're not using Alfie anymore. Unfortunately, he's not all that great these days. He has had his time in the sun. We should be able to get Kryle's second FR gauge off now. And yeah, we should almost certainly be able to do it. Between like Ray of Hope and her AA, we'll almost certainly get it. I do need to be careful of Blade Blitz, so I better use Dawn Katana here actually, just to make sure that the cover's on Kryle. Because that's the last thing what we would want, is for that to go wrong. Not that it hugely matters, but I'd still rather. I'm actually going to use Brave Heal boost all. Just because it's going to boost me just a little bit extra. Renoa's after Tifa. If I thought about it, actually, I could have saved that for FR time. Oh, I don't even need to use the Ray of Hope there. I can use my Advance All to do it. And then my FR gauge is ready, so let's do that. Now we need to churn out some big damage. Is Caminout's BT needed for him to be good, or is it just his FR good enough? No, you would need his BT as well. You would need his BT. Right, lovely. Now we just need to deal lots of damage. We've managed to pull down B to up close to where A is. Close. It's lovely just watching Galoof just go off. I still love him. I do. And this turn is going to be EX turn, which is nice. We'll definitely do that. And then hopefully the next time he gets a turn, I'll be able to use his LD again. And I'm going to Windrake Arrow here just to be safe on damage. Actually, no, I'm going to use Goliath Tonic because then everyone's at full health. Just to be on the safe side. Because the last thing I want to do here is to get them to death and then not have the HP requirement go off. Because the nice thing with this team as well is that I get the extra tickets for finishing it with Krile and no friend unit. Which is nice. We like that. And so I'm going to use Ray of Hope, Ray of Hope. And then EX. Supercharge that gauge. I didn't use a Raijin call. No, you're right, I forgot. I completely forgot. Thank you very much for the follow there, Winter Midnight. All these lovely weather names today. Thank you. There's the damage I was looking for. I'm not sure I'm going to get another 2 counters off of Galoof, but we can hope. And thank you very much as well for the follow zone. That's very kind as well. Thank you. It's nice to see Lena doing some damage. Some damage, which is nice. So LD with Galoof here for sure. Yeah, the only problem that Krile... Well, the biggest problem that Krile really has... I won't say the only one. But the biggest problem that Krile really has here is the fact that she doesn't have healing in her kit. She's only Brave healing. And that should do some lovely damage, please, Galoof, when you're ready. Thank you, my lovely. 2.4 million. We will take that. Very nice. And then that should go off as well. And then I can actually use a summon here and finish it that way. Get the extra damage from that. Because I'm going to use Krile's LD here. Yeah, if she had healing, she'd be really, really, really good. But she doesn't, sadly. So then we'll use cleansing here. Oh, the temptation. No, I can't. I have to summon. I can't leave that damage. Certainly not when I'm dealing this much. So, yeah. Summon and then Brave Phoenix is going to do the most damage here. There we go. 3.4 mil. Why not? Oh no, 341k, sorry. Not 3.41 mil. That would be really good on a summon. There we go. Finished. Lovely. All done. No BTs. No Kane, no none of that. Lena just recovered 1 at the end there. Full FF5 realness. We're here for that. We love it. Galoof is still amazing, and we still love him. I love Krile. I plan on using her in the future. I do want a lot, and I have maxed her out. I'm not necessarily suggesting that other people do so as well, but I really enjoy her. And yeah. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching me if you're on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notification of future videos, and hit the thumbs up to like the video because it helps me out with algorithms and all of that jazz that YouTubers tell you about. And the next one is going to be Braska and the story chapter finale with Braska's final Aeon, so that should be fun. Thank you ever so much, and I will see you next time. Take care.